Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. We are still up here, right where we left off in the last episode. The only thing that has happened, there's been a couple of days in between, and I did use that time to open up some of the lake here. I've just been walking on it, checking the map, walking on the lake, making sure that I have removed all of the black cover here. So there's that. Wanted to get over into this portion a bit, kind of get down here on this lake, over in here as well on this small pond. See what's going on over here. I haven't been over there much, but it's been very snowy and very yucky. We are in January, if I have not mentioned that, and we are really struggling right now with the snow and things. It's very cold. I cannot stay outside for too long, so that does make things a bit more difficult. I did switch from the berry water in my inventory to regular water bottles in my inventory, so that I will be able to wash my hands as needed. You cannot wash your hands apparently with the blueberry water. I kind of understand that, but it's still water, so I still think you should be able to do that, but I understand the reasoning behind not being able to do it. I understand that things need to be a bit more difficult. So there's that. Probably won't be able to get out for too long today because the snow is, doing its thing again, and it's pretty cold out. We did take a lot of damage in the past few days, health-wise, trying to get some of the lake opened up. We also, had to get back for food because the protein just goes down extremely quickly when you are cold out. So there's a level 3 white wolf over here. The growl is always different. It's a bit deeper. So there's that. That's one way to know what's growling at you, I guess. So you can walk on the lake if you didn't know. When it's frozen over, you won't go through, even though it definitely sounds like you might go through. You won't. We can use an ice to chop through we can use an axe to chop through the ice. We knew that already, so there's no need to worry about that. I'm glad that they do show the little icons up there when you need to get, need to know something new or need to get some new information about something. I really enjoy that. I think that really adds to making the game a bit nicer for new players. It definitely explains things a bit, and it definitely helps out quite a bit, actually. Let's go ahead and grab this, and there's a rabbit running on the ice. That's okay. We'll let it do its thing. There's a wolf over there. There is potential for great loot. I always had several crates spawn in over here when we were on this side of the map building up here. I always had loot over here. I could always find it. There would definitely be a couple of crates, if not a few crates. But it doesn't appear that I see any right now. However, sometimes you just have to wait on the game to spawn them in. There's a chicken on the ice now. There's a deer on the ice. I think that's pretty cool. There's a white wolf over there as well. We don't want to have to deal with it because I don't really necessarily need the meat back at the base, but you never know. Depends on really how long we're staying up here. Okay, so let's go ahead and chop this 6-log tree here, get the worm. We need the wood for the fires as well. Is there still more wood in this tree? Wow. Okay, there we go. There's another deer over there. We don't need the meat, but we could definitely use the antlers. But I think I'm going to let it go for now because we are quite a distance away from the refrigerator. The wolf down there, don't want to deal with it. As you can see, it's very, very snowy, yucky weather. Gonna make getting back home even more important because the stamina is always going to be an issue. Protein goes down extremely quickly, so do fruits and vegetables. I do have 2 protein bars. I also have some of the vegetable chutney in my inventory. I'm going to take some glass jars back home with me, refill those with some more of the chutney. Hopefully I have everything that I need to do that with. at the base. I do know you need the potatoes. I think it's potatoes and there's a lot of things I guess really needed. There's water you have to have, and you can also make the I think it's like a jam. You can always use that as well. You need blueberries and strawberries and all of that. This rabbit, I could definitely kill it, but I don't want to. They make the saddest little sound ever when you kill those rabbits, or when you actually just injure them and you don't really kill them. Yeah, they squeak and make sad noises. Which I guess I would probably squeak and make sad noises too if I was shot with an arrow. You know, just saying. Again, let's go ahead and get wood from the 6-log tree. We're going to need it to keep the fires going overnight. I do think I'm going to be heading back home tomorrow. Simply because there's no fruits really in the base up here. The tomatoes didn't grow, and we definitely need those. And they're growing, but they have not grown completely yet. It would be nice if we could, you know, have those ready. I wish they would still grow without the water and fertilizer, kind of like they used to grow, but I kind of understand that. They would definitely dry up and die without water and things in real life, so I can understand why he made those to be that way. Okay, we are getting too cold. We cannot go up any higher than this. The higher you get, the colder it gets, of course, so we cannot go up any higher than that. So there's that. Let's continue just having a little look around. Hopefully we can find something great. Some loot would be nice. We haven't found a ton of that. Snowy looting day for sure. It's getting very, very snowy out. Probably going to be getting a blizzard type snowstorm. We still need to get up this direction and open up the lake completely. I do not want to head home without doing that. So we might just, you know, head up that direction and run back down the lake. I don't think I want to bore you guys with that. There's a bit of dirt just here, even though it doesn't sound like it. There's also a bit of dirt here. Doesn't sound like it there either. But that's okay. We are getting, yeah, pretty hefty snowstorm here. I do think we're going to be struggling by the time we get home for protein, so we might have to just run back on the ice, and hopefully there won't be too many animals on the ice that wants to kill us. They don't usually spawn out there, but they will chase other animals and chase you onto the ice. Let's go ahead and grab this wood as well. We desperately need it. Yeah, we got the worm out of that, so that's great. I have no idea if or where the rogues are over here. I don't know if there's any even in this area or not. I know they're in the new area. I intended to go up there today, but it started snowing way too horribly for that. Massive snowstorm, guys. Not going to make for a good day for us. We cannot see too far away. This could get pretty dangerous. It's definitely cold out. I do have some heat packs, so that will make for a bit of an easier trip. But as you can see, we are taking some health hits, and we are very, very low down into the lower altitude. We're not, you know, in the higher part of the map. We are pretty low. Okay, so we're just gonna chop the tree here. Too cold, guys, too cold. Let's get over onto the ice. Let's check our map and see if we're close to being able to open up any more of this. We are. So that's nice. A yucky, yucky day for sure, guys. Definitely a yucky day. Okay, so let's just get over here and open up the rest of this map. We're gonna head home tomorrow, so definitely wanted to show, you know, another day of being up here, just doing random looting, doing things that needed to get done. Silly snowstorm, ruining a great looting day, potentially. See, so I guess our protein is getting low already. It definitely is. We could eat these 4 worms. I know it's not going to give us much protein, but that is okay. We've eaten some worms in the past. We will manage. So let's just go straight. Open all of this up as much as possible. Okay, we need to go back over this direction. Definitely cold, guys. Definitely cold. Okay, we just have a little bit more to open up. Nothing too crazy at all here. Just running back and forth on the ice. This is what I did one of the days off camera. Just ran back and forth on the ice, making sure that we got everything opened up and we didn't have to worry about it too much. Just gonna get some loot over here that I do see, like that potato. That could be beneficial. I know, we're freezing. Okay, just a tiny bit more over here on the ice to open up. Not much at all. We'll try to head back home. I will probably have to use a heat pack because our health is getting down to 100 hit points and I don't really enjoy that at all. We were at full health at some point, 125. I guess being cold and losing health and hit points and all of that made a difference. Okay, so let's try to head back to the outpost if possible. Let's go ahead and use a heat pack. We are going to be needing it. I did craft a new one yesterday. So if we need another one, we can always, refill ourselves back at the base, and hopefully that'll be okay. So we are just heading home, hopefully. Heading back to the outpost. This is a horrible snowstorm, guys. I don't know how we can expect to do anything in this. This is one of those times when you really just need to hang around the base and do what is necessary there. Such as watering crops, fertilizing them, keeping mining drills going, adding things to the refinery to get done. All of that type of stuff. We're almost home. Not a big deal, guys. There's a chicken. Hey, chicken. Cold on the ice. You thought so too. You almost ran past me. Okay, it is so noisy in this snowstorm that I can't really hear if any of the animals are growling at me. Our stamina is taking a bit of a nosedive. Definitely suffering. So this is probably one of the worst, if not the worst snowstorm we've had so far. It definitely ranks right up there with the worst snowstorm of the season. Let's go ahead and grab the plant fiber there as well. Hey, our stamina is very low. Let's try to walk a bit, regain some of that, because we may need it to outrun an animal. It's regaining very, very slowly as well. The heat pack did help a bit, that's for sure. Our health is recovering a bit. And there we have it again. We are freezing. There's a white wolf down there on the ice. Let's try to get inside our outpost as quickly as possible. We may gather up a few things and head home today. Wouldn't be a bad idea. We definitely need to get home. I wanted to get up to the new portion of the map again, but it just is not possible. With all of the cold weather that we've been experiencing, that's for sure. At least there are a few crates over here. I do see another one or two crates. One crate here. I thought I saw another one, but I guess it's nothing over there. I always end up getting trolled by fake crates on the side of the map. There's a Wolfie McGee there. Don't want to have to deal with it, but I will if necessary. Let's go ahead and grab the plant fiber just here. I hear ya. I guess I got a bit too close to him. We are freezing. It is so stinking cold out. Okay, let's go ahead and put some things away over here. Not horrible at all. Well, we probably could eat this potato. Probably not going to do a ton for us. That is okay. We will manage. We will make do. Water. Water is also an issue. Let's go ahead and take that. And we have our berry water here. Wanted to take it home with me. Guess I'll do that. And see if we can get home without freezing to death. That would be lovely. Let's go ahead and eat that. We don't want to leave it behind. There's no need for these guys up here. I am going to take most of, if not all, the nails home with me as well. Everything else I think we'll be okay with. Just leaving it up here. Let's go ahead and extinguish these fires. Get that taken care of. Check on the rosehip berries. We don't need them up here either. See how our tomatoes are doing out in here. They are growing finally. They have water, so that should be good. They should be okay by the time we get back up here. And I think we're good to go. Let's try to get home before we freeze to death. We do have ourselves fully loaded on protein and water and all of that good stuff. So let's definitely try to get home today. Would be lovely if we could make it there. I do have another heat pack if we were to need that. So there's always, you know, something going on here. Let's see here. Do we need wood at our base? Potentially, yes. Probably always need wood there, that's for sure. But I do want to gather the loot that we find on the way home as well. Hopefully we can get there before it gets dark. I don't necessarily think it's going to make a huge difference. Let's see, we got to cross over the mountainside here, that's for sure. Rosehip berry, a new one. Did we take those from the fridge? I assume we did. We definitely did take those. They go bad one at a time, so if you see that the marker underneath them is getting pretty low, they do go bad one at a time, so that definitely helps a bit with some time to get home. Let's see, can we go down this way? I hear you, and I see you, and you almost bit me. That's not cool at all. Okay, let's just run home. Run, run, run. He is right on my tail, that is for sure. There's a crate just here. An apple and a blueberry. Not a bad find. Definitely need those. Okay. A carrot here. Carrot or carrot seed. Not totally sure. You never really know until you pick those. There's another crate just here. Feathers. Not complaining. Okay. Come on, we can do this. Definitely trying to get home without freezing to death, guys. More plant fiber just here. Here as well. I didn't want to stay gone from the base for too long, simply because the power situation down there isn't great. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but I did have someone tell me that I didn't leave anything going at the base, that the BCU rounds to the nearest 100th, and apparently there is some extra decimals there or extra numbers in there that we don't know about, and that is why it was instead of 0.22 it was 0.23 on the BCU. Now let's go ahead and eat the blueberry. We'll take whatever this stuff is, liver and fat. We can use that, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and grab whatever's in here. Cloth and a feather. Very lovely. Let's see. This snowstorm is yucky. This is the part I definitely don't miss about winter in real life. I hate the snow. It's too cold. It's yucky. It makes a mess. You have to continuously clean your house because of the snow on your boots, getting in on the flooring, and it's just nasty. And the snow is very pretty though, honestly, when it first falls, but then it starts to melt and it gets all ugly looking. That's the part I really don't like about winter. It just makes a mess. Winter is too messy. Okay, I want the scrap. I want these crates. Probably will have to want to kill that wolf, even though I don't really want to do that. There's a crate to my right. Just over here. Biofuel. And I hear the wolf. Yuck. Well, there was 2 shotgun rounds that I had to waste, that I didn't really want to waste. But it just had to happen anyway. Let's go ahead and eat that. Okay, there was some biofuel somewhere around a tree. There's another crate just here. Let's go ahead and take all of these nice things. Okay. There was a tree somewhere that had a crate with a box with biofuel in it. I'm not quite sure what's going on down here with lag. I shouldn't be experiencing any lag in this game at all, but I definitely am. I'm not quite sure why. Let's go ahead and take that as well. Let's reload this. And I'm pretty sure I did see another crate or 2. I was looking for the biofuel. I don't think it's going to happen today, guys. Finding that is just not going to happen. There's the Bravo base down there. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing another crate, but apparently it is not here. Here is a crate, but I don't think it's the one that we did see earlier. That's okay. We'll take it anyway. Let's wash our hands. Get that cleared up. Don't want to have to deal with an infection when we get home. Chicken. Another chicken. I wonder if these Bravo people wouldn't mind me coming over and warming up my hands by their fire. You know, that would be nice of them to be neighborly like that. Don't think they would be, though, honestly. I hear you, White Wolf, being all growly. Let's go ahead and take that if possible. And this and the scrap also. It's so pretty down here, guys. Even if we can't really see a ton, the snowstorm is picking up again. Okay, we are nearly home. There's usually some crates in this area, but I don't think there will be any today because we were just getting back here. Okay, there. And there's plant fiber. Just having a little look around, making sure we have some stamina so that we can run in if we need to really, really quickly. Try to avoid, you know, dying to the wolves and all of that. Okay, let's continue going this direction. This is just so pretty. And up here as well. The water freezing over. And so has he actually changed it so that it doesn't, you know, come down the rock face here anymore? It just stops right there. Okay, I can get behind that. I don't think the falling water should freeze because, you know, it would always hit the ground. I mean, I guess if there's freezing and thawing involved, it would, you know, freeze back at the end of the day or whatever. Maybe I just don't know how water physics work. I've not really been around a ton of freezing water. We don't, have the streams and creeks and all of that freeze over here in the winter. For the most part, unless we just have an extremely long, very difficult winter. Um, don't really see any waterfalls freezing over here. If you live in an area that is extremely cold, you might would see that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've seen any, frozen waterfalls or anything like that. I think that would be pretty cool to see. Even pictures of it would be pretty awesome. Let's see. We are home. Yay, we're home. Very happy day to be home. Very excited. The snowstorm is yucky. I don't enjoy it at all. Let's go ahead and take the water from here. Turn that on. Get that extracting again. Turn you back on. Get you working. Take the water from there as well. Get inside. Put some loot away. Would be lovely. We don't have anything in there anymore because we don't have any of the fishing traps. Okay, so I'm still sorting some loot here. Just want to make sure that we have everything put away and that we leave what we definitely have to have in our inventory because, we don't want to get out and need something and not have it. We're doing pretty well between the two bases that we have. We have quite a bit of loot, so it's not too bad. Having all of this stuff isn't a bad thing. Okay, we're nearly full here. We have way too much of the 9mm. I need to really upgrade this pistol. I do think it's a great weapon when you get it upgraded, or from what I've seen in other content creators' videos. It seems like they definitely enjoy it. They use it quite a bit. I'm just going to go ahead and turn this on as well since we are here. Put all of this stuff away, put the onion seed upstairs, and hopefully call it a day, guys. Let's see what's going on over here. Let's put this pickaxe in here for mass. Let's move the new one down. Probably should create another axe. And just have that on hand. And it is getting, late in the day. It's starting to get dark. So I am going to go ahead and end this episode here, guys. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I cannot wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.